Why do you land on the ground when you jump up instead of floating off into space? Why do things fall down when you throw them or drop them? The answer is gravity, an invisible force that pulls objects toward each other. Yet gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what makes things fall. Anything that has mass also has gravity. Objects with more mass have more gravity. Gravity also gets weaker with distance. So, the closer objects are to each other, the stronger their gravitational pull is. And gravity comes from all its mass. All its mass makes a combined gravitational pull on all the mass in your body. This force gives you weight. And if you were on a planet with less mass than Earth, you would weigh less than you do here. You exert the same gravitational force on Earth, that is, does not you, but because Earth is so much more massive than you, your force does not really have an effect on our planet. Gravity in our universe. Gravity is what holds the planets in orbit around the Sun and what keeps the Moon in orbit around Earth. The gravitational pull of the Moon pulls the seas toward it, causing the ocean tides. Gravity creates stars and planets by which pulling together the material from which they are made. Gravity not only pulls on mass but also on light. Albert Einstein discovered this principle. If you shine a flashlight upwards, the light will grow gradually as gravity pulls it. You can't see the change with your eyes, but scientists can measure it. Black holes pack so much mass into such a small volume that their gravity is strong enough to keep anything, even light, from escaping. Gravity on Earth. Gravity is very important to us. We could not live on Earth without it. The Sun's gravity keeps Earth in orbit around it, keeping us at a comfortable distance to enjoy the sun's light and heat. It holds down our atmosphere and the air we need to breathe. Gravity is what holds our world together. However, gravity isn't the same everywhere on Earth. Gravity is slightly stronger over places with more mass on the ground than over places with less mass. Scientists use two spacecraft to measure these variations in Earth gravity. These spacecraft are part of the Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment mission. This detects tiny changes in gravity over time. These changes have revealed important details about our planet. For example, this monitors changes in sea level and can detect changes in Earth's crust brought on by earthquakes. The force of gravity varies with distance from the Earth, and gravitational field strength inside the Earth. Parabolic or zero gravity flight. The pilot lifts the nose of the Airbus upward from horizontal flight to an angle of 50 degrees. The passengers experience a pull of 1.8 times that of gravity on Earth. This is called hypergravity. The parabola pull up or nose up lasts around 20 seconds.